All right, welcome everyone back again to another episode of the Farmcast. As always, it's myself, Zach Hand, joined with Kyle Pate, Jake Becker, and all the way in North Dakota, we've got Al Fenner, or the Doc. And we're here. Yesterday was the Super Bowl. We've had about 24 hours to dissect it, kind of get a feel for everything, and I guess we're just going to get out some knee-jerk reactions, some quick thoughts. And I guess, Kyle, if you just want to take it away, what's your just knee-jerk reaction from the Super Bowl?
My biggest reaction is that I was very correct about most of my takes regarding this game, especially when I said Pat Mahomes, amazing, and the game would hit the under. So clearly it went exactly how I went. Mecole Hardman was a dominant force in this game, and couldn't be happier with the results.
Okay. Becker, you got anything for us?
It was a football game.
Wow.
That's what I'll say. I mean, it was fine. Well,
riveting.
It was fine.
It didn't really get exciting until the fourth quarter, I feel like. It just felt kind of plain and like any ordinary game to me until like the fourth quarter. And yeah, that's when it got interesting and I was actually more into it. But yeah.
I don't completely hate that take. Fenner, how about you give us a knee-jerk reaction?
Knee-jerk reaction. Pat Mahomes is the best player to ever live, as stated by Max Kellerman.
Okay.
Correct.
Wait, what? No. Is that like a real like Max Kellerman
Yeah,
quote?
Max Kellerman says that Pat Mahomes is the best player to ever live.
I think Max Kellerman also tried to say that Andrew Luck was the best quarterback in the NFL at one point. So
Well,
Yeah.
Also
yeah,
not wrong.
yeah.
that's good.
Sounds pretty right so far.
That's you know what? We'll get into that. What else, Fenner? Is that it?
That halftime show. I don't know if we want to get into it.
Oh,
right away, but
we'll get into
show.
I cannot start with that.
We will get into that. But yeah, the way I felt, kind of knee-jerk reaction, somewhere in between you guys. I think the game, I think it showed a lot of like Pat Mahomes becoming, I think he's going to be like the biggest sports star once LeBron, because LeBron, you know, his career's coming shorter.
I will be honest,
Pat
hard disagree. Hard,
I think
disagree.
he's just going to be like,
You can't be the
he's
biggest.
so likable.
You can't be the biggest anything if you sound like Kermit the Frog.
Disagree.
If you
Jackson
sound like
That
if
voice
you
is
sound-
iconic.
If you sound like Zach Hand, you're not going to be the biggest in anything. Sorry.
I think his Kermit voice adds to his personality. He's so likable, and he sounds like fucking Kermit the Frog. That's awesome.
Gonna sell a lot of ketchup.
He was taking ketchup shots yesterday. But yeah, I mean he's just, I think this is the start of a legendary career. It really sucks now because everyone's gonna be like, oh, he's gonna win 8 Super Bowls. And I think that's just an unfair.
Pat Mahomes is going to be very likable until he wins his second Super Bowl and then his third, and then I'm going to hate that motherfucker.
Here's how his career is
Okay.
going to go. He's going to do too much winning. Everyone will hate him. Then he'll go through a period where the Chiefs inevitably aren't going to be as good. He'll be carrying. He'll become the underdog. He'll get back there late in his career, and everyone will love him again. It's literally the cycle of just every sports star.
Or he's just going to sit in Jackson's shadow.
True. I mean,
Lamar Jackson?
No,
You mean
his
Jordan?
brother.
Oh, no.
Oh,
God.
You know what? You might be right. He's
Yep.
gonna sit in TikTok celebrity. He's gonna be in the fucking background. No, I just think I
Pat,
don't know.
you mean Jordan's brother?
Yeah.
Name Jordan or Jackson?
It's Jordan,
Jack-
dummy.
Oh,
No, it says Jackson on TikTok, doesn't it?
I think it's Jackson.
Yeah,
Oh,
idiot.
fuck.
Yeah, idiot.
Dummy.
Don't come at me
Oh, no.
saying I'm wrong. Piss
Oh
off.
man. But like, I think that's fair. I just think I don't know. He's not like, I get it because I'm sure like right away I would have liked Tom Brady after his first Super Bowl. Oh, how can you not like the underdog kid? I get it. Maybe I'll flip.
Did you know he
Maybe
was
I
a
won't.
6th-round pick?
Yeah, no kidding. I forgot. But right now I like him, and I'm gonna roll with that until I don't like him. But I think Becker makes a good point about the whole. It wasn't the best game, but it was much better than last
Oh
year.
yeah, definitely a step up from last year.
I mean,
Yeah.
it literally couldn't have been worse. There was absolutely no way. That game last year was the most boring Super Bowl I've ever watched.
I think it was the worst Super Bowl in my life.
Yeah, it made Colts Bears look like an absolute barn burner.
I don't think I remember anything about last year's Super Bowl.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah.
blame you.
Was it like 13-7 or something like that?
There was only, I think, one touchdown scored that game.
Yeah, it was like 16-19 or some stupid number, like some
I think
stupid
it was.
score.
I think it was like 13-6.
Let's just say
Could
this:
be wrong.
Julian Edelman was the MVP. That's really all you need to know. Jared
Yeah.
Goff started a Super Bowl game. What more do you need?
Oh,
yeah.
people wonder why the NBA is bigger than the NFL.
Okay, I've got a take now that you brought up Jared Goff. I'm happy you brought him up because I would have forgotten about this. How much I wanted to go in on how just not really all that good Jimmy Garoppolo is.
Okay, I agree.
And when it came down to the fourth quarter and you saw like Pat Mahomes starting to like get something Chiefs going, like it's like obviously they're going to win. It was too easy because Garoppolo's not going to bring the 49ers back.
Yeah,
He's fine
he had
in
a
that team.
chance too. Who was that? Emmanuel Sanders on that seam route? He just overthrew him?
Yeah, I think so.
What didn't help him was late in the game, the big pass interference call on George Kittle. Which I'm
that's
true. I thought that was a little questionable, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I think it kind of fit the theme of the whole season, a season that was just marred by about more penalties than ever. So I think it was only fitting to have two big pass interference calls really change the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't think it's one of those where it's like, damn, if they get that Niners easy win.
No.
I
mean,
they
were
I get what you
down
mean.
at the time, but it sure would have made it a hell of a more interesting game.
No,
at the
yeah,
end.
that's true.
Yeah,
I just couldn't go on back.
I was just gonna say, going back to like Jimmy G, he's not awful by any means. He just seems like your average quarterback on a decent team.
Yeah,
Like he's
Which
gonna do what
honestly-
he's just gonna do what he has to do. He's not gonna be spectacular in like a dire situation.
no, yeah, that's true.
Which is funny because that's more than you can like get out of 3/4 of the quarterbacks in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Is he better than Kirk Cousins? Because I don't even think so.
No, he's not better than Kirk
I don't
Cousins.
know how to feel about Kirk Cousins.
I would
Kirk
rather
Cousins
have
is
Kirk.
good. I think everyone just needs to accept that.
Yeah,
I just
I
like
would
to
rather
go with the
have
narrative that he's bad because he's on the Vikings.
True.
Kirk. Okay,
But
yeah,
Fair point.
That's fair.
We are an
I can
unbiased
name-
podcast.
Every time
There-
every time I look at Kirk Cousins, I just want to look away.
It's funny you say that because every time I see Jimmy Garoppolo, my eyes are not blinking. They're glued to the screen.
That's true.
He's got
That's
the look,
true.
that's for damn sure.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a lot of quarterbacks you could slap on that 49ers team, and they're just like a lot better, enough to like they could have won that game. I think there's a lot in the
Would Kirk Cousins
current
have won the
starters.
Super Bowl if he was on the 49ers?
Well,
Maybe.
okay, that's a different story. He would have choked it away.
That's true.
He would have thrown
Well,
it like
I don't
he threw
know.
his,
The
game.
game wasn't. It wasn't played on a Monday night, so I think Kirk
Ooh.
Cousins actually could have got it
Oh,
done.
shit, that's right. They would have changed it just Monday Night Football just to put the pressure, the heater on Kirk. But yeah, I don't know. That was kind of like my big. Just watching it, I'm like, Garoppolo is such a. I don't know. I don't like watching him. There's so I don't know. But what do you guys think about? Oh, no kidding. That's
the shot after the game of him in slow mo getting dunked by that orange Gatorade.
Orange.
Yeah, bad luck.
It just gave me chills, and I'm not even like the
Bad
biggest
luck.
Andy Reid stan or anything, but he was just so happy.
Oh yeah,
so deserving too.
that man just radiated positive energy. It
You
was,
see that
he
one
was
clip of
amazing to
him
look at.
in the locker room? I think he was trying to dab. I couldn't tell what he was trying to do, but it was
No.
hilarious.
That was after the AFC Championship, wasn't it? That's the one you're talking about, where he kind of tries to dab.
Well, I just saw it like after the game, and I just assumed it was from yesterday. But yeah, I mean, thought was there, execution not so much. But hey, I'll give Andy Reid an A+.
Yeah. The energy was there.
Absolutely.
It was the form needs a little bit.
Don't
of a
ever
change.
say that again.
I'm going to
please,
say
Beckert.
it again.
God, yeah, that was bad. I thought you were talking to me, Feder.
I'm over
I was like, have
I'm
you been
over
listening to this shit? So fruitly, Jesus Christ.
wrong with
That's
that?
what Kirk Cousins says.
Did you
That's what
believe
Kirk
it?
Cousins
That's
says to,
a
like,
Kirk
I am
Cousins
objectively
saying.
cooler than Kirk Cousins. I don't cook my steak with tinfoil on a grill.
You play men's rugby.
You brought a fanny pack to the Super Bowl party.
Fanny
Oh,
packs are cool.
Becker.
Who cares? All right, keep all my shit.
No, hey, you know I'm pro fanny pack, so.
All right, good. I'm glad I have someone on the right side of history.
Oh boy.
Oh man. But any other like football takeaways? You guys hot takes? You guys want to get out of the way?
Thoughts on Jordan? Fuck, Kyle. Thoughts on Patrick Mahomes getting the MVP of the game?
I was just about to say.
Yeah.
I don't know if he deserves it.
What about playoff Damien?
I don't
I
think
think
he did.
I
but
would have
it's,
given it to playoff Dan.
Yeah. He definitely, him getting the Super Bowl MVP was just like, hey, you're Pat Mahomes.
You play
Welcome
quarterback. Here's the
Welcome
award.
to being a superstar. Yeah.
Like
it should have.
I'll give Pat Mahomes.
I don't have like an issue with it, but
No, I'll give Pat Mahomes more credit than he ever deserves for most things. But I mean, he led that fourth quarter comeback, but 2 picks. I guess one of them wasn't really his fault, but still, I don't know. It just felt like
3 total touchdowns, 2 passing touchdowns, 1 rushing, right?
True, he did have the rushing touchdown.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, he had a good game.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm not losing sleep. It was kind of just something like, I guess. And I guess you just have to remember how good that Niners D really is. But speaking of that, I want to bring that up. Thoughts on Nick Bosa not being able to meet Donald Trump?
He's gonna make his way to the White House eventually.
He's
gonna worm his way there somehow, whether he wins a Super Bowl or not.
Yeah.
Seeing that man in tears was pretty damn funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, it felt good.
I don't know like the whole backstory on it, so I don't have a strong opinion on.
See,
Nick
I'm in the
Bosa.
same boat. I just think it's funny that he's just trying to get his way to the White House.
I mean,
I see like the bootstraps Bosa memes and stuff like that, but what is that like all? Did he? He obviously said something, right?
He's a big.
I'm going to be
MAGA
completely
guy.
honest.
Oh, is that all? It was just a big MAGA guy.
Pretty much. He's a big MAGA
Until
guy.
I saw-
Also, I can add fuel to the fuck Nick Bosa fire because he also followed a Twitter account that was dedicated to parodies of Kobe Bryant's death. So not a big Nick Bosa guy.
Tough look.
Fuck
Tough
Nick
look
Bosa.
for a Cali athlete.
Yeah, that's. I was gonna say I didn't even know about like him being a mega guy until I saw the memes, and I was like, makes sense. I fuck with it. I don't care. For all I know, he could be the biggest liberal in the world. I just like the memes that he needs to see Donald Trump.
I mean, he was playing with his hair on fire, so I thought for a sec that man there was no stopping him between him and the White House. He was getting that Big Mac luncheon.
Yeah. That's I saw a tweet. It was about the White House security kicking out Nick Bosa for disguising as Travis Kelce and trying to sneak in. Donald, please. So yeah, enough football talk. How about that halftime show?
A+.
Lordy.
A+.
Boy, oh boy.
That was. I will go as far to say I can't think of a Super
That was the
Bowl
horniest
performance.
Super Bowl performance I've ever seen.
Yeah, but I don't think there's. I think that I can't think of a Super Bowl performance better than that. I can't.
I can't.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was at a bar and I didn't hear it. It looked great.
Oh,
It sounded great, too.
Sounded great, and I think it was the best thing ever because you just had all these evangelical viewers getting all upset that they would show such debauchery in a halftime show, and it was very satisfying to just know that all of them were very upset watching. That brought a smile to my face.
Yeah.
Have we ever determined who the tinfoil guy was who walked up on stage?
No,
The guy in the gray
I have
suit?
no idea.
Because it sure wasn't Pitbull, and I'm pissed.
Oh, okay. That is actually the biggest.
Wait, who are you talking about?
That
Yeah, I
one
don't know
random
what you're talking
dude.
about.
Yeah.
Are you talking about Annual AA, the Spanish guy?
Is
Yeah,
that what
who the
that
hell
he
is that guy?
Yeah. Who did there were 2 guys who came on because it was I know Bad Bunny's the other.
Well, which one was the Silver
big-
Surfer?
I don't remember which one was. I didn't know that was a big meme from the.
I didn't know there was two of them. I just thought it was
never
one.
even seen that.
He looked like
Zach's talking about the guy with the glasses, right? Like the Spanish rapper.
No, we're not talking about him.
Well, there were two of them.
Talking about the guy who was before him. No, it wasn't the same guy.
No, different. Because I
God damn
recognized the songs, and I was like, oh yeah, I know they've got different. I mean,
But how?
I know that those are songs that exist, and I know those are two guys who exist.
How in the world do you have that halftime show? It was obviously very Latin inspired, clearly. And how do you have J-Lo, you have Get on the Floor, and you do not bring out Pitbull? That was the biggest disappointment of the whole halftime show. I couldn't even believe what I was listening to.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm happy as hell. Fuck him.
Yeah,
he could
no,
stay
seriously,
at home.
Mr. 305. He had his time in the sun.
No, I needed
I'm
Mr.
over
Worldwide.
He still had his
needed
time
it.
in the sun. Get him out there. There's
I
no
needed
reason he
Mr.
should have been in
Worldwide.
there.
I'm okay without Pitbull. In fact, I'm very okay without him.
Pathetic.
Yeah. I don't need anything distracting me from watching J-Lo and Shakira on stage.
Come on, Becker. We're starting our own podcast. A
Yeah,
pro
that's fine.
Pitbull
We'll
podcast.
disband.
Yeah. The Pitbull cast.
The Pitcast.
yeah.
Pitbull fans
All right.
only.
Yeah.
The worldwide cast.
One listener, it's just Pitbull. Dolly. Wasn't there? I just remember it was either this last 4th of July or the one before where he tweeted some weird ass shit where it was like, "Happy
that was
birthday,
Thursday.
America," and it's
yeah.
literally just like Pitbull, and it's just like, "Happy birthday,
A king.
Mr. Pitbull, America."
An absolute
You ever notice
king.
that no matter where Pitbull goes, he always has his entourage of fine women with him?
I mean,
Like every
Pitbull.
commercial he was
No.
in, just always.
If you were rich, would you not have the same
I
thing?
mean, yeah, but I don't know. I respect it. I wish that
I
was me.
respect the hell out of that.
Is there off the top away from the Pitbull talk? Is there
Yeah.
one that even I can't think of, like, because last year's was bad. Last year's might have been the worst fucking halftime performance with Maroon 5. Like, that was bad.
I love how the same people who absolutely loved shirtless Adam Levine were just shocked and appalled that Shakira and
See,
J-Lo
okay,
were absolutely
I'm
shaking
glad.
that ass.
I'm glad you brought this back up, Kyle, because I live, as everybody knows, in North Dakota, which is a very
Pathetic.
conservative state. Everybody is super religious out here, and everybody stopped what they were doing and was jaw on the floor, staring at the screen.
Oh god.
Everyone.
This year or last year?
This year. I don't think people were upset. I don't
Oh,
know where you're
people
getting that
were
idea
upset.
No,
from.
people were upset, but it's the vocal minority that was like making a big stink about it. Everyone
Yeah,
else
I
agreed.
don't think
Like,
I don't
this
know
is
if
people were
great.
upset about that.
I don't know if it's the vocal minority because I think it may be to us, but how often are we the ones directly talking to, Christian wholesome moms? Not very often.
Me, relatively all the fucking time.
Al's just
Well,
hitting
it's
up
like
moms
that,
left and right.
Yeah,
think the
seriously.
people
Nobody had any
complaining-
issues.
I think the people complaining about it were, and I did, our Twitter account did tweet something out at the Farmcast Pod. You can follow it now.
plug.
About
Nice plug.
it's kind of like that meme of the like conservative, like old person with the little beard and the hat or whatever.
Sunglasses.
Just like the sunglasses in their car, like as boomer as it gets. I think it was them being like, why don't they bring back the Who? Why don't they have my music? Yeah.
Because no one wants to listen to The Who.
Yeah.
Ever.
No one wants to listen
Well,
to some
I kind of
old ass dudes.
Hey! I will actually. I want to listen to the Who for one reason. Last time the Who played, the Packers won the Super Bowl. People forget that.
All right, bring The Who back.
No. Black Eyed Peas did the Packers Super Bowl.
It wasn't the Who. Did the Who do
No,
the
it was
same?
Black Eyed Peas. The Who did. Yeah, the Who did.
I'm
the
gonna
same.
go with
Oh,
Zach
the year
because
after.
Kyle's been wrong quite a bit recently.
I've not had a good,
Fair enough.
podcast today.
No, because I remember because I really liked
you.
the
Yeah,
Black Eyed
fuck.
Peas halftime show. I thought it was like pretty good at the time. That's probably like my second favorite.
Number one.
I'm gonna be
being-
honest with you. I think this is this one, right? That's your
God.
number
Yeah,
one.
mine.
Yeah.
Easily.
I don't generally watch Super Bowl halftime shows. This is the first one I watched from start to finish, and I think there's probably a pretty good reason why, obvious reason why.
Yeah.
But Like I did watch
because Bad
last
Bunny
year's
performed.
because of
Yes.
J-Lo's ass.
Oh,
Well, I'll tell you what. An actually close second for best Super Bowl halftime show, Bruno Mars put on a hell of a show.
Oh yeah, I would
that's
agree.
true.
Bruno
That's
Mars
true.
was really good.
He's always really good. I just think the presentation of this one was the dancers spot on, lights were sick.
The
No
dancers
songs
had
felt
some
too
pretty
long.
nice like giddy ups, outfits. Their
Yeah,
wardrobes
yeah.
look pretty good.
I love that no one dragged on a song. I feel like sometimes in the Super Bowl, the halftime, it's just like I remember fucking Justin Timberlake dragged out one song that felt like half the fucking performance. It seemed like they were just doing like 30 to 60 seconds parts of a song. I thought that was awesome. But maybe that's just me.
Yep, sure.
I sleep.
I thought that was I don't know like a whole lot of songs that J-Lo and Shakira have, so I was like, at least they keep it moving.
Yeah, because there's a
Oh,
spot.
Shakira was keeping it moving. Trust.
Oh yeah.
There was a time during the halftime show where I was like, J-Lo came on, and I was just thinking, what songs do I know by J-Lo? And I couldn't think
I
of
don't
any.
know a single one.
And then I hear the songs, I'm like, oh, okay, I know that one. Don't know the name of it, but I've definitely heard it before. And I'm just thinking, like, what does she sing that I know? And I couldn't think of anything.
I knew the one Shakira song, the one really big Shakira song.
She-Wolf, right?
No.
Hips don't lie.
Hips don't lie. I don't know what it is. I don't even know enough to know if that's a meme or not.
No, that was the
Like,
first song she sang. It was She-Wolf.
Oh, okay.
Does Shakira
Okay.
sing "Pocket Full of Sunshine" or is that somebody else?
What?
Excuse
the
me.
fuck?
No.
Who sings that?
Natasha
J-Lo?
something?
Oh, Natasha Bedingfield. Yeah,
Yes,
you're
that's
right.
who it is.
Um,
Not Shakira, I'll say that.
Oh, can we cut this?
Yeah.
Oh, did we ever get the reason of why Shakira, like, that one yelling
Did the-
thing? Yeah, like, what was that?
she was
I don't
doing her
know.
best Joey Gallo impression.
I
True.
don't know, but I fucking loved it.
I was
You
gonna
love
say
that
something,
one.
but I'll save that for the not safe for work pod we record immediately after this.
Oh yeah. So that was the halftime show. Commercials.
Yeah, I want
What do you guys think?
I want
I
to
thought they were
grind
fine.
Baby Nut into a fine powder. I
Baby
want
Nut was
nothing to do with Baby Nut.
I'm
Dang,
with you.
get the fuck out of here! Trying
I'm
to
only around
capitalize.
for Baby Nut because of the hashtag. Just Baby Nut.
Yeah, well, that was
I do
they
like the
knew
hashtag.
what they were doing.
No,
Yeah.
not a fan of the hashtag.
You can just
Not
see
a fan
how
of
like
it in general.
You can
Also,
just see
I don't
how,
want
like-
the sound clip out there of just saying I like Baby Nut.
I'll put it out
It's
there.
already out
I
there.
like Baby Nut. Nut.
I'm cutting it. Yeah. I'm just that's gonna be the only part of the podcast. It's gonna be a 5-second clip of Kyle saying, I love Baby Nut. But I just thought it was so like commercialized how like when they killed Mr. Peanut, it was, which I kind of wish he just stayed dead. I think
I mean, he
kind of
did stay dead.
Yeah, I guess yeah, in a way.
I mean,
but
see, it really goes back to you got to really think: is this like a offspring of Mr. Peanut? Is this a brand new? Is this like a Groot situation where it's still technically Groot, but it's like a new Groot? Is this a new Nut, or is this just like a Benjamin Button situation?
Had a new nut watching Shakira.
you know
That's for
what?
damn sure.
I think you bring up a good question here, Kyle, because I thought it was going to be a new Nut, but it sounds like the way Baby Nut talked when he's like,
Can
just
we
kidding, I'm
please
back.
stop saying the word nut?
I'm gonna have to dig into the Wikipedia and see if I can really dig out some nut lore and figure this one out.
Yeah,
Just
okay.
Baby Nut 2.0 just emerges from the ground.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the deep nut lore. I'm sure it's gonna be in like in the codex somewhere. I'll find it. Then I'll report back to you guys.
Mini
How-
rant, last part of the Baby Nut. Sorry, Fenner, I'll get to you in a second. But I hated the dolphin noise he made. That wasn't funny. That was just dumb. Where it's like,
Come on, that was
he
hilarious.
speaks like
What
a
didn't you
dolphin.
like?
No, it was real dumb. I didn't.
You laughing yet?
Not funny. You forgot the funny.
Oh, speaking of like stupid laughs, the Smart Park one, I hated that one.
Oh, Fucking A.
Boston accents.
Wait,
They're
what was
funny.
that? Oh.
Gotta laugh.
Oh, that one was not funny. That was the least funny thing I heard all day.
And it just went on and on and on.
Which sucks because I liked all of those actors in it. They are all great actors, and that was not funny.
They made a funny commercial with Smart Park. You didn't like that?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, get it? We're
I'm
Boston.
glad I couldn't hear anything.
Fenner, what were you going to say before
Well,
I interrupted you?
Oh, no, actually... So, anyways, I am losing my mind. But I actually really enjoyed... You guys, I might get absolutely roasted for this, but I really liked the Audi Macy Williams commercial just because I love Macy Williams. She was fantastic in Game of Thrones. She sang Frozen. That's the only part. She sang that Frozen song.
Oh, no.
But I'm here for anything Macy Williams related.
I don't know who that
I thought
is,
it was
but the
dumb.
commercial was fine.
Have you seen Game of Thrones?
No, I haven't.
All right, well.
No.
Well, I haven't. I still thought it was kind of dumb.
Let me tell you what a terrible commercial is. I don't need Google to play a sad old man talking about his dead wife in order to get me to buy more Google products. Quit playing with my fucking emotions.
We have been recording everything you've ever said. Here. Isn't this nice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also don't like the sentiment, hey, I'm talking about some random fact about my wife, and it just says, Google will remember that. Like, ugh.
That is
I don't
so...
like that. I don't
I
like that at all.
hated that. I despise that. We talked on the other podcast about how these companies, these billion-dollar companies, try to make you feel something. Fuck off. Fuck you.
No.
Fuck you, Google.
Silent
I don't even
friend.
get sad anymore. Like, hey, Google, remember the shit I said? Well, okay, in general, very sad. But I don't get sad with those commercials.
Google will
because,
remember
hey,
this
Google,
20 years later about your dead wife that she liked the smell of rosebuds. Like, fuck off.
Hey,
I mean,
Google.
For that particular instance, I could see where that would be nice. If you're somebody with Alzheimer's and you want to remember a loved one.
That's all well and good. I just don't like it when it's marketed to me like, here, cry.
Yeah. See how good we are? We help.
Cry, bitch.
Fuck off, Google. Fuck you.
You guys just sound like a bunch of hipsters that hate big corporations.
Yeah. Absolutely. 100%.
Sounds right. Yeah. You kind of nailed it.
Continue.
We kind of talked on the last one about how I think we all agreed that the old David Arbor Tide ads were good. I think they had some good ones, even though it was the same idea, just a different new actor. I thought they were still funny.
I thought those sucked too.
Yeah,
Maybe
I didn't
really.
like it.
Maybe I'm just a miserable
I don't think
person.
Kyle, did you like a commercial?
Yeah.
Which one?
I did like the Lil Nas one because anytime you get him in like
That
any
one was
commercial,
I like the Mountain
he's just
Dew
so
one.
compulsively enjoyable. And yes, I did actually
The
like
Mountain Dew
one
Zero
too.
Sugar one, that was cool.
I like that one. I thought it was pretty
What?
funny.
Which
I actually-
That was
I
the
think
one
I
with
know-
the axe that he just
It was with The Shining. So they parodied The
yeah.
Shining.
That one
yeah.
was good.
I like
that
that.
was good.
Oh, the
What
Hulu
about-
one with Tom Brady.
Yes,
Classic.
that was
No.
my
That one
favorite
was good.
actually.
Oh,
Yeah, that
might
one
have
was
been my
really
favorite.
good.
That was so good. I really thought, I'm like, oh shit, no way, Tom, no fucking way. And then it goes into the Hulu. I'm like, oh damn, I got boomed.
What about the one with, you see the one with a short little cameo from our girl, Meg Thee Stallion?
Oh yeah.
That
That
was
was
my favorite
the
commercial.
Wasn't that the hummus one? I could be wrong.
It was the hummus. They had a
yeah.
shit ton of celebrities in that one.
They did. Yeah.
That was a good commercial.
Oh, I don't know if this qualifies as a commercial, but the Super Bowl opening, at first, I was really annoyed by it. As it went on, I kind of liked it.
The NFL 100 one with the kids,
Kids
right?
running on the
Sadly-
field, I kind of liked it.
Yeah. Sadly, I also agree. Because at first I'm like, oh, you fuckers. And then they ran on. I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I kind of like that. I still think... And I don't think I don't think we mentioned it on the last one, but the one last year, the NFL, whatever the one, it was the same idea. Or, well, this was like the sequel to it, where they had all of the old, like, current and old NFL players fighting for, like, fumble.
With
and, like,
Ninja?
Fuck, I think Ninja was in that.
Ninja
Wow.
was in that commercial.
And I think Tim the Tat Man was in this one.
Yes,
Yeah,
he was.
he was.
What the
No, and honestly, you know what? And I think that's a way better fucking dude to pay than it is like half of those athletes that they actually showed in that. Because I guarantee you, he got more reactions out of people than just more run-of-the-mill celebrities you are used to seeing in that kind of shit.
That's true.
Like I know when we were
Male
watching
streamer of the year, Tim the Tatman.
Like Bobby just. He's like, oh shit, there's Tim the Tatman, and then they show like Joe Montana. It's like I fucking sleep.
Yeah, because they like expect the old NFL like players, or current ones, just to be in the commercial. Like, okay, he's in here. Oh shit, Tim the Tatman, wild.
I think you're gonna start seeing that a lot more.
Yeah, I think that's fair. That's an interesting spin at first. I'm like, why the fuck would they do that? But you're right. I'm used to seeing half those NFL players in the media, anyways.
Yeah, once my streaming career kicks off, you'll see me in all these commercials. So.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Plug the Twitch, Becker.
Dr_Suck. Give me a follow.
Yeah. Follow Dr. Suck on all platforms.
SUCC.
Excellent gameplay and tutorials.
So I do want to hint at something. Super Bowl 55. The opening will be the third one that they do with like this carrying the ball NFL stars. Keep an eye out for the Farmcast boys.
And NFL, if you're listening, we would be great brand ambassadors and protect Shield.
Quick, what'd you guys think of the new graphics?
I liked them.
I actually liked it a lot too.
Did not understand
it. Yeah. Wait, is that
yeah. They were universally hated. It seemed like on Twitter, anyways.
Fucking way.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I thought it looked really nice.
The only gripe I can see people having is it's just a little bit tall. But other than that, I thought they looked clean.
Yeah, I loved it. I think overall, even the 1st and 10 like little marker that they have, I thought looked amazing. Wow. That actually is upsetting that people don't fuck with it, because I love it. But
wholeheartedly agree.
Yeah,
I thought it looked really
unanimous
good.
decision. Everyone loves it.
You're wrong if you don't. That's actually shocking to me. Yeah, that's actually shocking to me that like the internet decision was that they didn't like it.
People do not deal well with change.
And
I was gonna say, like, ballsy move changing it for like the Super Bowl, but I thought it worked. So
don't they do that every year though? I thought they did, like, that was a thing where
that's news to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've only noticed it now if they changed it before.
Yeah.
Because God knows fucking CBS has to change theirs for the Super Bowl so they don't have some 2002 graphics on there. fuck CBS.
Yeah, I hate CBS.
I'm happy we had Fox. Yeah. What a professional.
I'm glad I'm paying for CBS All Access because I forgot to cancel my subscription.
Jesus Christ.
Same here.
You can watch the Star Trek guy.
I bought that. I got the free subscription to watch the fucking Packers game, and then I just forgot to cancel it, so I'm just paying for it.
Yeah, so I can watch all of my favorites. I can watch every single subset of NCIS. I think there's probably like 8 of them by now. So
oh god,
I have a lot to look forward to. A lot of content to consume.
I did want to mention, though, I love when Fox has the Super Bowl. It is such a well-done fucking... It is such a great broadcast. NBC, too. When CBS gets it, I get very sad because it sucks.
That being said, I would have loved the Booger Bowl. I wish ESPN had it.
Did you know that he had it in Australia? The Australian broadcast was... the ESPN crew.
No fucking way.
Really?
Not even kidding, yes.
So Booger did call the Super Bowl?
Yes, he called the Super Bowl.
I want to rewatch it.
I saw that on Twitter.
I want to rewatch it with Booger McFarland.
And now that I said it out loud, I just want to make sure it's true.
Used to be a quarterback didn't automatically get the MVP for the Super Bowl, but times have changed, and so is the game.
Jesus Christ, oh my god.
Used to be halftime shows, performers had most of their clothes on. Times have changed.
Times have changed, and boy oh boy, so have I. I'm all here for it.
It used to be they used to speak English. Times have changed.
Oh no.
80-year-olds everywhere shaking their heads.
Yeah. Oh, man. But yeah, no, Joe Buck and Troy, they did their job because they are really good, and I can't believe people actually don't like listening to them.
No, I don't.
Yeah, they did a great job. thought Super Bowl overall, you know what? It's like it's an 8 out of 10 Super Bowl. Very good.
It was a
Yeah,
quality
it was a
experience.
football game.
Yeah, it was good. I did want to see a few more exciting, like just insane plays, but I'm happy with what I got.
Yeah, after halftime, it definitely picked up. I'll say that, including the halftime show, really got me going in more ways than one.
I was
See,
exhausted by the time the second half started.
Yeah, yeah.
Long bathroom break.
Like Giannis said, almost got me in trouble. But yeah, that's any last minute thoughts from you guys about anything?
I think that covers it for me.
Yeah.
Doc?
Nope, I'm all good.
No?
Heck yeah.
Fair enough. Make sure to follow the Farmcast on Spotify.
And Becker
follow us
on
there.
Twitch.
Hell yeah.
And Becker
Dr.
on Twitch.
Suck.
Dr. Suck with
And
2
Kyle
C's.
on OnlyFans.
Yep. And soon to be on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, whatever it is. We are working
That
on
is
getting
exactly
up
what
there.
it is, actually.
Okay. Oh, wow. That's a fucking lame name. But follow us there. Also follow us on Twitter and Instagram at the Farmcast Pod. We've got some good content on there. Some spicy tweets from last night's game. So follow us all on there. And make sure to tune in for the next episode of the Farmcast. And thanks for listening. Take care.